Hi, my name is Fernando Garcia, and I want to welcome you to my crowdfunding campaign here at Indiegogo. Here at my household, we like a lot of fresh squeezed lemonade, especially in the short summers up here in the Midwest. But most of all, we marinate a lot of our meat, chicken, and poultry in lemon juice. And when we're entertaining, we go through a lot of these. Sometimes I have to marinate a lot of meats or chicken, whatever, and then sometimes I can go through a dozen of these or more. And that makes a lot of cutting and a lot of squeezing the lemon juice. What I noticed is that, of course, I'm sure you probably have too, when you squeeze the lemon here, it's pretty hard to squeeze it sometimes. A lot of the pressure you experience is back pressure from the rind here. It offers a lot of resistance and usually doesn't release itself until it splits somewhere or expands beyond its realm there. And so you usually have to go and push down on it pretty hard. Sometimes you got to use two hands and then you get that juice out there. Okay, this one split on us, but it usually gives you a lot of back pressure. Alright, or it just becomes a nice cup like that. Depends on which lemon user you use. Got a little vacuum there, you got to pull it off. So what I started to do is to make things a little easier, requiring less strength, is I started cutting my lemons in quarters. Okay, not all the way through, about 3/4 of the way. And that relieved the stress right away. Didn't matter if it was right side up or upside down, I still had the same pressure I had to deal with. Well, now that it's flared out, right away it opens up, and then you get a nice squeeze there, and just all the way down, real easy. Keep squeezing, but you don't have to use, you're down to about 50% of the strength you have to use to extract the juice. Alright. So I started looking around for a lemon juicer that would do that for me, because cutting these lemons all the time, and then cutting the quarters takes up time, and then the more I had to cut up, the bigger chance there was of getting a little cut on my finger here, being Butterfinger that I am. And you know, lemon juice and cuts don't mix too well. It's like alcohol. Anyway, so I looked around looking for a lemon juicer that could make things easier on my life, and I couldn't find one. So I said, well, if I can't find one, we're going to have to make one. And that's what brings us to my presentation here. Here is my improved lemon juicer. Inside it has 4 blades that simultaneously cut the lemon as you put it in there. This is very important here. This is the ejection blade right here, and the loading dock. You put your lime in there and hold it in place so you never have to come in contact with the blade. When you close down, it drops it in place, and then it starts to push down, and you start to cut the lemon in quarters, which makes it easy to extract the juice. And when you're done, you open it up, and then the ejection foot comes out and ejects the lemon for you. You never have to come in contact with the blade. The blade started about a 1/4 inch from the top, so you never have to stick your fingers in there. And we're going to make these sides just a little bit higher on the outside, so when you close this, you're going to have a lip that's going to stick out like that. So if you're thinking of sticking your fingers in there, it ain't going to happen, because that lip is going to prevent you as the top comes down. In case somebody's got Butterfingers, okay? Safety in mind. Alright. So here we're going to do the demonstration here. I'm going to show you how easy it is to load. Load it in there. It'll fall in place. Basically self-leveling, self-centering. I'm going to go down a little bit just to show you how it cuts. Alright, started to cut right away. I'm going to stop there. I'm going to eject it. And you can see there's a cut right there. Starting to cut there. Starting to cut over there. It all depends on how far you go, but we're getting there. There's a good one right there. So as soon as you go in there, as soon as you start pressing down, it starts to cut. Put it back in there. Continue on. There we go. There's your juice. Of course, you get different juice from different lemons, depends on how juicy they are. Alright, when you're done, just open it up. I usually place it this way, open it up, and it pops right out. Close it, set to go. Never have to come in contact with the blade. You can just rinse it off in the dishwasher or in the sink, etc., etc. And then you close it up. These walls inside are going to be higher, protecting the blades and protecting somebody's fingers from accidentally going in there and trying to stick it. When you're looking for it in the drawer, as long as it's closed, you're not going to have to worry about it. And if it's open, the blades, you're going to have a shield here to prevent you from coming in contact. Alright. Once again, just load your lemon in there. I think I cut them a little bit uneven. Anyway, now we got it in there. Close down. Cut. There we go. I just got to reconfigure my hand to get a better grip. 1, 2, 3, and you're done. Open it up, and voila, pops right out. I used to open it this way. It would pop out that way and hit somebody who was next to me, assisting me in cooking, and they weren't too happy when you get hit by a flying lemon. So This is a better place to do it, and it comes right down your chopping board, no big deal, easy cleanup, set to go. Now we come to why I'm here. I'm here because I need your help. My friends, family, and neighbors can only help me so much. They can only offer so much support. And to launch this project, or any project basically, to get it manufactured, it takes a lot of money. Even just to get the illustrator to do this on a 3D CAD, it's not cheap. And we're 3/4 of the way there, just have a couple tweaks we have to do, and then we're going to go to a 3D printer and have a 3D prototype made up, make sure it works good, a couple more tweaks maybe, and then we're ready to go to order a pattern or an injection mold to start manufacturing this. Alright, now I looked at banks, I looked at angel investors, loan sharks. We're not going to go loan sharks. And I started looking around, and then I ran into Indiegogo. And I like what Indiegogo has to offer. And Indiegogo is about people supporting your cause, whatever it may be, projects, books, films, whatever you want to do. If there's people there to support you, that's great. And then, you know, there's always a little perk there for your support. And I'm like, well, what can I offer my supporters? Because they're going to support me, and, you know, I want to do something nice for them, of course, because I'm asking for your help. Should talk about that when I'm holding the knife in my hand. So I can offer you one of these when we manufacture it, or a couple of them based on your support. But then I said, there's got to be something better I can do. And I said, well, let's try to see if we can take crowdfunding to a new level. And I said, well, let's make it affordable also. And I said, well, here's what we're going to do. I was going to take and manufacture these and sell these on eBay, at garage sales, at yard sales, at country markets, fairs, whatever. That's how I was going to get my product out to the public, online, everything. And I decided, well, if I'm going to ask for your support, why don't I let you have the same option? So anybody who pledges $125 or more will have the same option. I'm going to make everybody at the $125 plus pledge instant exclusive wholesalers, which means you, my supporters, will be able to purchase these at wholesale prices and resell them to the public any way, shape, or form you want. Online, garage sales, yard sales, flea markets, swap meets, whatever you want. It's going to be up to you. So once you get these babies and somebody says, hey, I like that, where can I get one? I can get it for you. I can order them. If you want to supply the people at the flea markets, or if you want to sell at the flea markets, if you want to have garage sales, you can sell them. You have a store on eBay, you want to sell it on eBay, you can sell them. For a minimum of 2 years, you will be exclusive retailers. Wholesalers. You'll buy them at the wholesale price, plus shipping and handling, and then you can do whatever you want. And if you twist my arm, which is really easy to do, I could probably extend it for a longer duration. Nobody else has done this before, at least that I have seen, according to my research, and I think that would be a great, great benefit, and a big thank you to you, my supporters. If you're not interested, that's fine. Maybe you just want to buy a couple more later on in the future, or within 2 years, as gifts or extras, or things of that nature. Any support you offer me will be greatly appreciated. And if you can't support me, that's fine. Then we ask that you use the Indigo Share tools to get the word out, let people know who might be interested. You may have a friend or neighbor or somebody down the street who sells at flea markets or swap meets, and they may be interested in making a little extra money too, or selling these on the side, or you could even supply it for them. You can go up and say, hey, look, I got this new product. You interested in selling it? You can cut a deal, etc. You know what you're going to get it for, and then you guys can work it out. That's going to be totally up to you. Okay, this is patent pending. We do have a patent pending on this, and we filed, I think it was last year, and it takes a couple years to get a patent done. Very expensive, time-consuming, attorneys, engineers, all that stuff. But just to let you know that I do know what I'm doing, and we do know about patents, I am a current patent holder. This, my friends, is an official patent certificate from the United States Patent Office. Patent 8464386, granted to me, Fernando Garcia, June 18th, 2013. All right, this is for a floor cleaner, and I have a prototype here. Here it is. Here's the baby. There's all the gears. Here's the paper. Here's the pulleys and everything. This is a floor cleaner that has a supply roll of clean sheets of paper, and it takes up the dirty sheets over here. So when it gets dirty, you just pull the lever and it advances a clean sheet. And instead of these old pad cleaners, you have to stop, rip off, throw it away. Not with this one. You can keep going and get done cleaning a lot quicker. And with these towels, these are the heavy-duty paper towels, shop towels off the shelf. Saves you a lot of money, $2 for a huge roll that can clean my house for a year. But we'll get to that later. That's going to be my next project. Once again, I want to thank you very much for joining me, and I hope to hear from you soon, and you have a nice day.